Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to do topic 63D, that is pest disease and their management, continuation of the topic pest disease and their management, topic 63D of paper 2. So the first disease we are going to discuss today is soft root / rhizome rot of ginger. Soft rot, or you can also say rhizome rot of ginger. So what is its etiology? So sometimes what happens, if just to confuse, they will use etiology. Write the etiology, symptoms and management of the disease. So etiology is nothing but pathogen. We will just write the pathogen there. So here the pathogens are Python epenidermatum, or you can say Python vexans. Another one is Python mariotylum. So these three are pathogens. Now what are its symptoms? The infection starts at collar region of pseudostem. So the infection starts at collar region of pseudostem and progress upwards as well as downwards and spread to rhizome. And progress, suppose this will started here, this is the collar region, it will progress upwards, it will also progress downwards. Progress upwards and downwards, and spread to rhizome and then reach to rhizome. Secondly, you can see there is root infection at larger stage. Root infection in later stage, when it has become in later stage, root infection can be seen because coming down, the downwards spread, it also reaches the root. Light yellowing of tips of lower lips and plates. Light yellowing, you can see light yellowing of tips of lower lips and plates, tips of lower lips and plates. In early stages, we will see that middle leaf green, but margins yellow. What happens in early stages when you observe it? You will observe, suppose this is leaf, you will observe that the middle leaf is normally green, but these margins, these will turn yellowish. Dropping, withering and dryness of pseudostem. You will also see, let me write it here, dropping, withering and dryness of pseudostem. So these were the symptoms. Now how will you manage it? Management of rhizome rot of ginger or soft rot of ginger. Management. We will treat seed rhizome with mancozeb. You can treat seed rhizome with mancozeb at 0.3% for 30 minutes before storage and planting. Cultural practices such as selection of well-drained soil for planting. We will select well-drained soil for planting. Seed rhizomes are to be selected from disease-free garden. Select rhizome from disease-free garden. Some disease is also seed-borne. So we will select rhizome for disease-free garden. If disease is located in fields, suppose we get disease in our fields. So what we will do, we will remove affected clumps, and we will remove affected clumps and drenching the affected, and we will do drenching of affected and surrounding beds. With mancozeb at 0.3%. So these are the management techniques. Now moving to next disease, that is bacterial wilt of solanaceous crop. Bacterial wilt of solanaceous crops. So its pathogen is Pseudomonas solanacerum. Pseudomonas solanacerum. Now what are its symptoms? You will observe wilting, stunting, and yellowing of leaf. Wilting, stunting, and yellowing of leaf. Lower leaf drops first. Lower leaves drops first, then upper lips. Vascular system becomes brown. Vascular system will become brown. Bacterial ooze comes out after affected parts. Comes out from affected parts. Bacterial ooze comes out from affected parts. Wilting at noon time, recover at night, but die at soon. Wilting will be mainly soon at noon time, and they will seen as recovered at night. They will seen as recovered at night, but if this process continues, they will die soon. So these are symptoms. Now how will you manage it? Management of bacterial wilt of solanaceous crop. Management. We will use tolerant variety. Tolerant variety such as, for example, of tolerant variety of brinjal is tolerant variety of brinjal from bacterial wilt is Samrat. So we can use that. We will do crop rotations, and mainly we will do crop rotations with coniferous vegetables such as cauliflower. Field should be clean. Field should be clean. This is third point. Field should be clean, and affected parts are to be collected and burnt. And affected parts should be collected and burnt. Spray copper fungicide to control disease. With 2% body X mixture. Disease is more prevalent in presence of root knot nematodes, and disease is more prevalent in presence of root rot nematodes. So control these nematodes. So we need to control these nematodes. Nematodes. TODS, nematodes. So these are management of bacterial wilt of solanaceous crop. Now moving on to next topic of this session, that is citrus decline. So first of all, we will discuss factors responsible for citrus decline. Factors. First one is abiotic factors. That is lack of appropriate, there is not appropriate plant nutrition, lack of appropriate nutrition. Secondly, we have got poor soils, especially soils with high pH and high CO3, or you can say low iron and zinc. Intercropping of rice, cotton, fodder, barseem. Intercropping with rice, copper, or only fodder plant, or you can see barseem. So why this intercropping also prevents citrus decline? Because the fertilizer requirement of these crops is different from that of citrus orchard, which disrupts root system and plant growth. Suppose we have planted rice with citrus, so rice needs high fertilizer, whereas citrus doesn't need that high fertilizer, so this will affect root growth. Also, long spells of rain is another factor. So these are some abiotic factors. Now we will discuss some biotic factors. Biotic factors such as plant parasitic nematodes, presence of plant parasitic nematodes. For example, Talentulas, semipentrans, COPP cob. So it is a parasitic nematodes, or presence of fungi. That is, for example, you can say fungi of Colectotrichum Goliosporoides, or there should be insect pest attack. Insect pests would be direct feeding insect or vector insect, or present of viruses, direct feeding and vector, and present of viruses. So these are some of the biotic factors. Now, how will you manage it? Management of citrus decline. First of all, we will use virus-free certified seeds. Use virus-free certified seeds. Secondly, don't sow rice, cotton, fodder, or barseem in orchards. Not sow rice, fodder, barseem, etc. in orchards, because as I've discussed, these have different fertilizer requirement as compared to citrus crops, which leads to some problems in roots of the citrus crops. Avoid cultivation of citrus in highly salinized soils. Avoid cultivation in highly saline soils. Proper nutrient management should be there. That is use of proper urea, potassium, etc. You can also add farmyard manure to fields. We can use 2,4-D to check fruit decline. This checks fruit decline. We can use body X mixture. So these are some of the management techniques. Now moving on to next topic of this session, that is alternate or biennial bearing in mango and apple. in mango and apple. So what this alternate or biennial bearing? Suppose what happens in this, in one season the yield will be good, but another season there will be low yield, and this continues ongoing. That is why alternate or biennial bearing. In biennial bearing, in one season good bearing and next season low bearing, good bearing, low bearing. So this is alternate, that is good crop one year and no crop or fewer crops next year. Good crop in 1 year and no or fewer crops in next year. And it is sometimes genetic and inherent. This is genetic and inherent, that is inherited. What are its major causes? First one is climatic factors. Due to climatic factors such as rain, high humidity, low temperature, making onto a fear, now second factor is second cause is age and size of shoots. Age, so here unproductive and immature shoots can be reason. There could be the major, another major cause is low carbon to nitrogen ratio. There could be hormonal imbalance. Such as low oxygen. So these are some major causes of alternate bearing. Now what are the measures? First of all, there should be proper upkeep and maintenance of our charts. Proper upkeep and maintenance of our charts. Secondly, de-blossoming in 1 year. We will do de-blossoming in 1 year using NAA. Smudging and chemical regulations. Example, we can apply application of 1 to 2% KNO3, or you can also apply 6 to 8% calcium nitrate, or there are other chemicals also, etc. Pruning and opening tree to tree top properly. We will do pruning. We will do pruning to open tree top properly so that sunlight reaches to every part. Growing regular bearing varieties. Regular bearing varieties, that is they bear every year. And some of the important regular bearing varieties of mango is Neelam, Rumani, Bangalore, and Neelam is very common here. And for apple we have Golden Delicious, Rome Beauty, etc. So this was the management or measures of alternate or biennial bearing of apple and mango. So I hope you got this. For any queries, do comment. If you like it, please press the like button. Do share and subscribe. Keep making notes. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.